I thought I would do a little bit of a vlog. I've never done one. I figured I might as well do that. I need to do a video. I might as well kind of show you, I guess, a day in the life of a full-time reseller and show you a little bit of how my day goes. So I'm not used to holding my camera facing me and walking around. I usually have it facing the other way and showing you all things that I'm going to purchase or whatever on the shelves at the thrift stores. So if it's not the best, I apologize. I've never really done a vlog before, so we'll see how this goes. So I've already had my coffee and now I'm gonna have a shake. I just used the magic bullet and this, and I put all my ingredients in here and blend it up. And I'm going to use this Almond Breeze almond milk and some frozen blueberries and banana. Don't mind the banging outside. There's construction across the street every single day. So I can't get away from that. And I'm gonna use some of this Smooth. I ordered these online and they are Canadian made from a Canadian company somewhere in Ontario, Toronto, Ontario. So I put a little bit of this in my smoothies, and I usually use green blend and the golden blend. The green blend is the detox blend and the golden blend is the immunity blend. So I will put a little bit of each one of those in my shake as well. So I've got my shake all blended up and ready to drink. Looks pretty delicious. So I'm gonna have that, and then I'm gonna start packaging some shipping. So I thought I would show you kind of my process and how I do things, because I do everything out of my house. I don't have anywhere else that I go to and I store my items and list and all that stuff. Everything is done out of this house. For the most part, everything is stored in the house, other than some things that we have stored out at our church out of town. So my dining room has become part of my Etsy shop. It is no longer a dining room. We do not sit at my dining room table, ever. I think we've sat at it once. So I'll show you kind of my process, and I'll turn the camera around and give you a look. So this is where the magic happens, and it's not so magical. It's a little bit of a hot mess, but it is what it is. So I have everything on the table. Most of the stuff on the table I need to photograph and list, and that's why it's sitting there. There's a few things that I have listed on Facebook Marketplace that I'm just trying to sell locally. And then I've got some items under the table, and some of those items I am trying to sell locally as well, and some of them need to be listed. And then I've got some items, those shelves I sold on Facebook Marketplace, and the lady is picking those up pretty soon, I think early next week. And then I've got my softbox there. I use that for videos once in a while, and listing as well if I need extra light. If I have something that doesn't fit in my light box and I need to photograph it, but I need more light, then I use the softbox. And then I've got my lovely lamp lady there, the mannequin. I purchased her at a store that was closing out, from a store that was closing out. And I bought her so that I could photograph dresses and list them on Etsy. And I did use it for a while, but she's really large and awkward and hard to move around. And I don't have enough space to really put her somewhere and photograph properly. So I stopped doing that. Now she's just sort of a fixture, a lamp. Wendell thought it would be a great idea to put that spaghetti lamp on her body and make it a head. And now she's kind of just a funky lamp, and we added a little bit of jewelry to her, and so she's just lovely, and that's what I named her. So I don't know, I'm actually thinking I might take her out to our church out of town where we have our country home and store her out there because it's a much larger space, and then that'll just free up that area because she's kind of just taking up space. And that is a Saturday Night Fever mirror that Wendell insisted we buy at a church rummage sale for $2, I think it was, $1 or $2. And so I don't know if I'm going to list that on Facebook Marketplace or what the heck I'm going to do with that. So I need to clean this area up though. I need to reorganize it and get it looking a little better and more functional. And a lot of this stuff I'm going to take out to our country home and store it in our church. So I put everything on this table and then I photograph it in the light box. And this is a really large light box. I used to have a much smaller one and it took really great photographs. The photographs turned out really nice because it was small and it was completely white. And this one has silver on the sides. So sometimes you get a little bit of a weird sort of silvery gray cast. So I don't love this light box, but if I can get the photographs, you know, nice, it works well because it's a larger one, but I definitely prefer the old one that I had, but it was much smaller. So this basically is a permanent fixture here because I don't have anywhere else to put it unless I close it all up and store it away. And I'm always taking pictures, so it would just be too much of a pain to have to take it down, put it back up, take it down, put it back up. So it stays there. And we don't really use this room anyways, so it works. I put a lot of things that I have listed kind of scattered throughout my house. If I can sort of set them somewhere and display them, that helps. Because I do have an Etsy room upstairs, and I will show you that, but it's really packed. So this is all items that are listed, except for that trinket box is not listed. So this is my kind of mostly Blue Mountain pottery. There's a few other things there that aren't Blue Mountain pottery. I just sort of display it in my house. And there's a few things over there that are listed and they're just sitting up there for now, but I do need to reorganize this room and display things a little bit better, but that is kind of what I have to do because I don't have a huge amount of space. So I have to utilize my living space to put items that I have listed. So I do display some items that I have listed, like most of that stuff is listed. Those are some extremely large lucite grapes that Wendell picked up at a yard sale, and I think he paid about $15 for them. So those are not for sale. We are keeping those for now, and they're pretty great. They're huge. So I've got a few things kind of scattered around that are listed in here. I display them. So don't mind my creaky floors. If you're hearing some creaky noise, that is my floors. And so some of these things are listed in my shop and some of them are not, and some of them are my own collection. I just kind of work with what I have and I display some of the pieces that I really like. And then once they sell, then I ship them up or package them up and ship them out, and then maybe display something else that I like until it sells. So that is that. Those are the Barbies that I picked up at in a recent video. I got all these Barbies for $5.99 each, and I just think they're just fantastic. Look at this one. Look at her veil. It's huge. It's amazing. And look at all the beaded detail in this dress. Like, it's just unbelievable. Whoever made these put so much work into them. All the beaded detail on the veil. And then the train. She's got a ring, some little rosebuds. And she's even got a really cute little bag. Little tassels on it, all handmade. And she didn't have any shoes. So I don't know. I'll just list her that way, but unless I can find some little white shoes for her. And this one, just amazing hat, all the feathers. She's got a little coat that comes off, little sleeveless dress. This one is a fairy. She's got wings that they kind of go back, but they should sit up like this. I'm gonna have to attach them a little bit maybe to her hair so they stand up. But she's got her hair all curled with beaded accents in it, beading through here. She's got a little star because she's a fairy. And then this one, she kind of, to me, looks like she would have been from the South, a Southern lady. And she's got, you know, little flowers in her hat. I don't know what kind of flowers those are. I can't remember. And feathers. Her hat is all beaded. She's got a little beaded necklace. And then beading throughout and lace, flowers. Like the detail in these dresses is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The back, she's got all this just amazing detail. They've all got little bloomers on. Most of them have shoes. And then her, just, I don't know what era she would be from, but kind of looks a little bit Victorian maybe. Lots of really great little detail in this dress. And then this one, she's got some crinoline, is that crinoline? On her hat, little necklace. They even used a piece of a necklace here as a little buckle. You can tell that's a little clasp from a necklace. She has a parasol, a little bag, and then her hat is just amazing. The feather detail on it. I don't know if this is a little jacket, comes off. Yeah, I wouldn't take it off because it's attached here, but it's definitely two pieces. And then I have one that I'm keeping, and she's upstairs in my bedroom, and I'll show you her later. But she's my keeper. So they're just sitting there right now waiting to be photographed. I can't fit them on my table. I just have them on my living room floor. I'm gonna photograph them and list those. And this is some linens that I need to photograph. These are some GWG jeans that Wendell's mom gave me. They were one of Wendell's aunt's jeans in the I don't know if it was 60s or 70s, but they're super wide leg jeans. And she gave them to me thinking like if maybe I would fit them, if not I would resell them, and they're too big for me, so I do have to resell them, but they're super wide leg, authentic GWG 1960s, 70s jeans, so I'm gonna list those in my shop. And then I've just got some linens here that I've got to list and a few books. So linens are a little bit tough. Some of them I can put in my light box, but a lot of times I have to lay them out on my bed. So I usually do those all in one shot. One day I will just do linens. So I've got them stacked there. So getting them ready to list one of these days, soon. So I'm gonna go upstairs and get everything ready to package up and ship out to the post office. I have the creakiest floors. So this is my Etsy shop, my Etsy room. It's packed. It's packed full of stuff. Most of this stuff is listed. A lot of it is listed, but there's a couple things that I do have to list from those shelves. So every once in a while, I just pull things off the shelf that are not listed, and then I'll bring them downstairs. But most of it is listed. And then over here, I've got more stuff. I'm trying to find better shelving. We got these, I think, from a thrift store, a whole bunch of these black plastic ones, and they work well. But the only thing is they've got such a big gap that, you know, I could have so much more here. So I might have to find something that maybe I can put to level, to give it a, not a level, a step, a shelf. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. You know what I mean. But it's just a lot of space that I could be utilizing. So I would like to find better shelves, but they're pretty sturdy and they work well. And I can get quite a bit of stuff on them. That is all my towels. Most of those are listed. A couple things there that aren't listed. And then I've got some things on the wall that I hang on the wall wherever I can. So it's a small space and I have to keep it as organized as I possibly can because it's a small space. And this is where I do all my shipping on this table. It's not very large, but it works. And I've got my scale and my Rollo printer. This is amazing. These two pieces were an investment. They were a little bit pricey, but they definitely make things go a lot smoother. I used to use this and it worked okay, but definitely not as nice as the digital scale. And I love the Rollo printer, absolutely love it. So that was a really good investment. I'm glad I got those. And I put all my boxes underneath. And that's just, I've got tissue paper and extra stuff under here and some envelopes, padded envelopes. And I went to Dollarama the other day and I could not believe what they had there. I was like, what? They had packages of the bubble mailers. So they had, how many in a pack? 25 in a pack for $5. So I got that size. I got, I think, one size, I don't know if it was one size bigger or, no, one size smaller. They're right there. Those were $5 and I think there's 25 in there. And then they had these pink ones for $5. I think they were $5. Yeah, $5. And they come with these thank you stickers. So I think I got 3 packages of those and a couple, I don't know, I just bought 1 package each. I bought quite a bit. I loaded up my cart because I've never seen them at Dollarama like that. And for that price, like usually you would pay, I don't know, quite a bit more for like half of that. And I've never seen pink ones before. So I loaded up on them. And I'll probably load up on more. I don't use a lot of bubble mailers, but I mean, for that price, I might as well stock up. I keep all my extra boxes from different things that I've purchased and any extra bubble wrap and tissue paper and anything from items that I've bought at thrift stores. I keep it all and reuse it. But I do, of course, buy bubble wrap. And I like to use the small bubbles. And I will, use a couple layers. But I probably should use the bigger bubbles and I maybe wouldn't have to use as much bubble wrap. But I don't have a lot of space to store a lot of different types of bubble wrap. So, yeah. So this is my Etsy shop, and it's just a bedroom. That's some more of my pillows and some blankets and things. Some things are listed, some things are not. I've got a bunch of scarves. This is all jewelry. And those are some pictures. I think most of those are not listed. These ones are, but. So I've got to pull all my orders. I think most of them are up here. I don't know if I have anything that I have to bring up from downstairs. Kind of forgot what I sold. I know I sold a storyteller, a little storyteller. Now, where is she? That is always fun to look through everything and try and find where it is. So she's a pretty small little clay piece. So I got to look on my shelves, and oh, she's up in the curio cabinet. I can see her right up there. So I've got to get her out of there. I sold her. And what else did I sell? You know, I can't remember. So I'm going to have to look at my Etsy shop and see what else I sold. So I located all the orders and they're on the table, and it didn't take me that long to find everything. There was a couple things I was like, oh, where did I put that? Like these. I stuck them in a sewing basket, so I wasn't exactly sure where they were, but I found them in just a few minutes, so that was good. And the little storyteller, she was in the curio cabinet. And this canister set, there's 2 little canisters, kind of a nesting canister set. I sold that. That sold really quickly. It's a nice aqua color. It's fun for the bathroom or kitchen. And I sold these Blue Mountain Pottery mugs. And those sold really quickly. They are brand new, an original box. Not brand new, but new old stock, I guess. So I don't think I'm going to send the box, though. I didn't advertise it with the box. So I don't think I'm going to send the box, because that's just extra. I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to stick the box in there as well. And then this is all from one order. And this is all from a subscriber. And her name is Amy. And so thank you very much, Amy. Amy has ordered several things from my shop, and she also got some items when I had a little auction on my channel. She bought several things. So she purchased this tooled leather purse and this little cute little planter, the tin beaded little coin purse, little compact, and some hankies. And then she had asked me about this piece and was wondering if I was going to be listing it or if I was keeping it for myself. And I haven't had a chance to list it yet. So I told her, because she has purchased so many things from my shop and from my auction that I had, that I was just going to throw this in for free, as a free gift. So that is going to her. Yeah, so I got to get these all wrapped up, and I got to get to the post office. And this piece, I actually sold it. And then when I was getting ready to ship it, to wrap it up and ship it, I found a very small hairline crack. So I messaged the buyer and I let them know that I found a hairline crack that I did not see when I listed the item. And I offered them a really large percentage off, basically just a few extra dollars for it, plus the shipping. And they messaged back and said that they would prefer to cancel the order because they were hoping it was going to be in perfect condition. So I was fine with that. I canceled the order right away for them and gave them their money back. But now I have this piece and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably just keep it. Figure something out for it. Anyways, actually I have an idea. I know exactly what I can do with it. Maybe. Let's go see if this will work. I needed something to put on my dresser. Well, I have this piece that I've got all my jewelry. I throw all my earrings and it's a hot mess. And then I've got this one. So maybe I can just put all my pieces of jewelry in here. It's nicer than this little plastic container here. I do have to go through all this and put it away proper. This is what I do after I've worn it. Just throw it in to something on my dresser because I'm too lazy to go put it back in the 7 jewelry boxes that I have. I've got nails in here even. I don't think I need to put the nails in there. That looks better than a little plastic container. That'll work for now. And then I'll fill this up full of jewelry and, you know, then I'll do something with it. Put it all away. And that's the other Barbie that I got, and I'm keeping her. So yeah, she's my keeper. I'm keeping her for now. I like her. I really like Barbie. I grew up playing with Barbies, so I got a thing for Barbies. This is my Twiggy paper doll. This is, oh, whoa, wait, it's falling out. Oh, I'll show you on the bed. So this is super cool. It's Twiggy, and it's paper doll Twiggy. She's right there, and then all her little outfits. And then there's even a life-size outfit. Life-size paper doll outfit. So, you know, if I ever want to pretend I'm a paper doll, I've got a dress. I don't think it's going to work, but hey. And it just goes like that. So that's pretty cool. Mod fashion cutout for you to wear. Whitman. So I also have to go to the Salvation Army and return this skirt. I purchased this in a past video. It didn't have change rooms available. So when I brought it home, I tried it on and it's a little bit too large. The waist is a little bit too big, and even with the belt, it probably wouldn't look right. So it was only $3.99, but I think I'm going to exchange it. And hopefully I can find the receipt. I do have the receipt, but it's just with my million receipts in my purse. So I'm going to have to try and find that. So I might be doing that today. I might return that today. And if I do, I'm also going to take this bag of clothes. I went through my whole closet and drawers and took out all the clothes that I don't want. And so I'm going to donate those. So I'll probably bring those to the Salvation Army. And when you donate to the Salvation Army, you also get a 20% off coupon there. So I might do a little thrift store shopping as well. We'll see. That wasn't my plan today, but hey, you never know. All right, so I got my packages all wrapped up and ready to go to the post office. That took a lot longer than I thought. I didn't have the right size box for the 6 items that needed to be shipped to one location. I had to find a box that I had some stuff stored in and use that. So it took me a while to wrap everything up, but I am ready to go to the post office. And I'm kind of starting to feel a little bit of anxiety because it's already 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I've got a lot of other things I got to do. And I like to get to the post office as soon as I can, and it's just taking a lot longer today to get things done. I think I started my day before 9 o'clock this morning, and yeah, I'm pretty sure it's almost 3 o'clock already. I'm going to put everything in my vehicle. I've got to take that bag of clothes to the Salvation Army and return the skirt. If I can find the receipt. If I can't, maybe they'll exchange it anyway because it does have the original tag still attached. So hopefully I can exchange it. The outfit that I'm wearing right now is one that I also purchased when I got the skirt, and it does fit me, and I will turn the camera around and show you how it looks. It's pretty cute. So this is the outfit that I purchased with the skirt. The little black and white striped shirt and a little jean dress, and it fits really nicely. The shirt is really long. It like goes down to here, but I think it fits pretty good. So I will be keeping the dress and the shirt, so that's good. So I just have to return the skirt. And I slapped on some makeup and kind of fixed my hair a little, put some earrings on, and I'm ready to go. Let's go. So the post office is literally a block away from my house. And you're probably wondering, well, why don't you just walk? Because I can't carry all those packages. So I have to drive. And I have other stuff to do. But literally, it's like a block away. And I can pull up to the 15-minute loading zone because I just have to drop everything off. So it's all ready to go. So I'm gonna run inside, drop these packages off, and then we'll see from there. So I need to grab a quick coffee here because I feel like I'm fading.
Hi, what can I get for you today?
Can I get a tall dark roast with oat milk?
Yeah.
And that's everything.
Perfect. $2.60.
All right. And then I think I'm gonna go get my nails done because my nails are a hot mess from wrapping packages. And they really need to be done. I have no nail polish on them anymore. The shellac started lifting and catching in my hair, so I had to take it all off. And so they're pretty nasty looking. And if I'm going to be doing any thrift store shopping, I usually like to have my nails looking pretty decent because you see them a lot in the videos. So I think I'm going to go do that first, and then I'm going to go to the Salvation Army and possibly do some thrift store shopping. So that's my plan. All right, I am at the mall that I get my nails done at. And this place, I usually don't have to make a appointment. You can just walk right in. Don't want to get people in the video. So this is the shellac. This is the color Ferrari red, and it is Daisy DD. So my nails are all done. They look lovely, much better than they did. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. I am now off to the Salvation Army to exchange a skirt and do some thrift store shopping. I found the receipt buried in with about 50 other receipts. Took me a while. I think it was one of the last receipts in my purse that I found. And so now I'm gonna go and exchange the skirt and do some thrift store shopping. So that'll be in the next video. So thank you so much for joining me and watching my first ever vlog. Let me know how I did. And if you are new and you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and as always, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.